Hello, it's Aaliyah from the Song of the Winds. I hope you're doing really well. I wanted to share with you my Cheralyn Darcey collection. She is one of my favourite Australian creators. She's created 3 different flower oracle decks, a book, and most recently she has released some flower affirmations, which I just picked up at the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. Picking up these cards was the last part of my collection for Cheralyn. It was the only thing I was missing. I don't actually have the sort of mass-produced version of the Flowers of the Night Oracle, but I've got the Kickstarter, so I don't feel hugely compelled to buy the other version of it. There's not a massive amount of change for it anyway, but I just wanted to quickly show you these gorgeous little cards. The card backs are so sweet. Look, and there's a different affirmation for each flower. I won't show you them all because I think it would be really, really nice to have a surprise. And I love that she's got the common name as well as the botanical name, because that can vary quite a bit, the common name across countries. I love carnations, they smell so beautiful. Oh, cornflower. Yes. Oh, so lovely. Okay, well, I'll stop there and instead I'll just talk about how much I absolutely love Cheralyn. Firstly, I think one of the things that I admire most about Cheralyn is that she really, really walks the walk. All of the information that she provides in her decks about flowers has just been so painstakingly researched, and so much of it is her own experience. She does the most incredible meditation so that she can get this information from the flowers. She's so committed to it. It's really, really impressive. And she's actually got 2 new books coming out later this year in May, Flower Spells and Herb Spells. So I'm super looking forward to these because it's been in the works for a really long period of time, and there's been various hold-ups for it. So I'm so happy for Cheralyn to know that it's actually going to be published before too long. And if you don't have a copy of her Flowerpaedia, it's definitely worth picking up. It is the most comprehensive encyclopedia about flowers that I have ever seen. You can tell that she's done just such a phenomenal amount of research for this book. The first part of the book goes through the various concerns that you might have, things that you're wanting to work on, or keyword search basically. And once you've completed that section, you come to an actual section on the flowers. So there you see lots of things that she has researched about these particular flowers, and you can see what I mean about the common names being, they vary quite a bit. So like here, lady smock, for example, see cuckoo flower. It's really helpful to have someone that's actually researched so intensely all of the different common names so that you can still utilize like perhaps older books. And then there's a ton of information that she's been able to find about days of the week, month. There's even like different countries, national flowers and things, like the states of Australia, American states. So it's really, although she is an Australian author, it's definitely not just an Australian, reference book. And then probably one of the most chunky indexes I've ever seen. It just, the amount of work that has gone into this book is so incredible, and I just don't think it's getting enough love. So I want to put the love out there for Cheralyn. She really impresses me. And because Cheralyn's such a darling, she always signs all my stuff. This is the Kickstarter version of the Flowers of the Night Oracle, the guidebook. I'll show you a few of my favourite cards. I mean, look at those card backs. Isn't that just the most exquisite thing? Oh, love it. So beautiful. And lino prints are just something that really does it for me. I did these in art in high school, and it was one of those sort of few art styles that I think I would actually do myself just for fun. I'm just not very artistic, so, but I really enjoyed it. Not that I could create anything as beautiful as this. Amazing. And I think this was the second deck of hers that I ever bought. The first was the Australian Wildflower reading cards, and I must admit it's because I kind of don't like frangipanis. I mean, I like them, but I don't know if it was a thing in other countries, but in Australia about 10-15 years ago there was like this weird trend with them, and you'd see them on the back of everyone's car, and it just sort of became like a way to identify bogans. So yeah, I didn't really enjoy them. But you can see she's got the same lino cut design. It's just beautiful. And she hand inks them all. She's a very, very talented artist. Wow. So nice. You know, there is something to be said in Cheralyn's teachings to find out what it is specifically about that particular flower that puts you off. And I think with this one, honestly, it's probably just saturation. And then finally with the Australian Wildflower reading cards, I'm not sure if it's because this was my first deck of hers, but I just seem to come back to them more often. Even though, like, on the whole, I am more drawn to the artwork in this one. For client readings especially, this is my favourite deck. Backs, that's the flannel flower. It's a native flower in Australia. Oops. You can tell I use them. Yeah, this is probably one of my favourite cards. Oops, it was the right way around. Grevillea. I love grevilleas. So nice. So if you haven't checked out any of Cheralyn Darcey's work, I really, really encourage you to take a look. She has got a wide range of decks that are available. She's now got the affirmation cards, which I think I'm going to have a lot of fun using. Within like the last 6 months or so, I've started to include an affirmation card with each of my client readings, and it's incredible how kind of spot on that affirmation is in relation to the information they have just received in their reading. So I've been utilising the Miracles Now deck quite a bit, and I'm excited to have something else just in case it sort of calls out to me. It's like, no, it must be this one today. So I'll leave a link below to the publisher's website and Cheralyn's website, so you can take a look at all the different products that she puts out. At this stage, everything she does is through Rockpool Publishing in Australia. And she has a YouTube channel as well that's definitely worth a look. She puts a lot of information out there about flowers. She's just the most genuine, lovely person. I've had the pleasure of meeting her in person several times, and yeah, I just think she's one of the most beautiful people out there. So give her some love. All right, well, you take care. I'll talk to you again real soon. Okay.